Nay, verse 22, nay, much more, those members of the body which seem to be more feeble are necessary. That's why you give honor to the wife as the weaker vessel, because she's necessary in your household. Bring it out. I don't remember. Just tell me what I said. I said I flew in town for. I forgot what I flew in town for. Go ahead, tell me.
Okay, we went over this, the Daughters of Ceremony. Y'all just remember this. The topic was brought up about how you don't have to say I'm sorry when something is done wrong in the house.
No, who? The man don't have to say sorry.
The man don't have to say I'm sorry. The man don't have to say sorry, regardless if he was wrong, he did it on purpose, he don't have to say I'm sorry. We're gonna address that now.
You gotta laugh at this stuff. Let me ask you a question. What was the scripture that was used again? Was that the scripture I used?
I don't know.
Okay, who believes that, I'm talking to the men now, not the women. If you are in error in your household, let me explain to you what error is, because I know if I don't make this clear, some of you wives will jump on this bandwagon and ride this one out. But let me make it clear.
Okay.
Let's go to 1 Peter first. Let me just read some scriptures first. Oh, you got it? Let's go to 1 Peter. I think Captain Kibosh called me about it. And somebody said, yeah, you said it, Bishop. I'm like, any people simple as hell, boy. Y'all don't know now, you don't listen to me when I speak. I didn't figure that out yet. All right, let's read, start with 7. Yeah.
1 Peter 3. 3 and 7. 3 and 7.
Yeah, I got it. I do got it. Thank you. Who made this call for you? All right. Yeah, 3 and 7. Let's see.
The book of 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 7. Likewise.
Give me Colossians about bitter not against your wife. It's Colossians, right?
3.
Thank you. Okay, read this first.
The book of 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge.
The Bible says to dwell with your wife according to knowledge. Dwell with them according to the scriptures. Can I tell you something? Men, if you trouble your household with some foolishness that you are abusive, verbally, physically, you are wrong, dead wrong, and you refuse to apologize, you're going to wreck your marriage and you're going to wreck your household. And please do not call my phone. And if any of you think that you can deal with your wife wrong and you don't have to say sorry, do you understand they have a Father in heaven that will deal with you? I'm asking you, I'm talking to y'all now. I hope y'all understand that. You might be lords over your house, but you are not the Lord. Big difference. Right? But anyway, let's read on.
Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife.
It says give what?
Honor unto the wife.
Giving honor unto the wife.
As unto the weaker vessel.
As unto the weaker vessel. What does that mean that you give honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel? Because the men normally hear the weaker vessel part. They don't hear the honor part. What does it mean? Honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel. I got one brother who ain't married, he want to answer the question. All you married men ain't, I want the unmarried brother. School him, come up here, young man, come up front, get in the mic. Come on, you bring him all up here, bring him up here to the front. Come to the front, stand here and face everybody. And explain to all the married men what it means to give honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel.
No, up here.
Up here, yeah, turn on, don't even look at me, face down, tell him. Read it for him and let him break it down for you. You better better get it right. Ooh, you better get it right.
All right, let me throw a shot.
I'll read it for you. Likewise, husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel.
Honor as like into respect, like how you want her to respect you, you respect him.
I thought you were going to give me more. I didn't call you up here for that half an answer. Come on, man. Ah, damn. And he walks away too. Ah, man. Boo. Go back. But you was right. You was right. But I expect you was going to go in. Who wants to get a shot? Let me get somebody who's married, please. Don't let these single men. All right, young man. Yeah. You can stay right there, Aaron. Just go ahead. Let me hear.
Honor unto the wife, as in when it says, well, can you read it for me?
Yeah. It says, likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto a weaker vessel.
Okay, so the Most High commands the man to dwell with his wife in knowledge. We know what knowledge is, that's the law. So one, you got to do with your wife according to the law.
What's wrong? It says the husband will praise in the gates. Proverbs 31, right? They didn't say that?
Oh, okay, well. You know,
Ain't that said in Proverbs 31? Am I right? Yeah, so praise in the gates.
well, yeah, you give her praise for being
And women like that. Look at it like that. That's if y'all deserve it. Please don't go too far because y'all go off the left and hey, you gotta praise me. No, you gotta, anyway, go ahead. Let me hear you. Go ahead, finish.
You give her praise for being a righteous woman, doing her womanly duties, raising the children, being respectful unto you.
But let me ask you, you're right. Everything you said is absolutely right. Think about it. Okay, she's raising the children. She's taking care of your home, doing what you need done, cooking for you. Okay, cool. You know me, I can't ask questions. I end up giving the answers when I ask questions. Why is it good to praise her for doing that? So far what you say, you're right. You hit it right on the head. Very good. Very good. Captain Judith? No. Let me ask you a question.
That he can do.
You said the men, we do the majority of the work? I bet you the woman, they won't be with that.
You single brothers, sit down, man. Y'all try to get married. Y'all single brothers, sit down. Y'all gonna
Let me help you. Let me help you. I understand. No, brother. Listen. Now give him a chance to explain. Let him explain, because he try to find a wife. You gonna stop the man. Finish this. Go ahead.
Well, I was saying, like, you know, when it's come pushing this truth, it takes a lot. You know what I'm saying? The man gotta do all that, make sure everything's in order. When the women, they gotta deal with the kids and all that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good cleanup. Good cleanup. We with you.
If you're looking from the outside, you're gonna look at, oh, that's not much. You know what I'm saying? Some of the women might think that's not much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you encourage them, saying, look, what you're doing is very important, because you the first ones dealing with the kids. You know what I'm saying? You're the first one dealing with a lot of things that people are gonna look over. So whatever you're doing, you know what I'm saying, is very important. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, sister, did he clean it up good? Yeah, you cleaned it up good. That's good. No, but you're right. That's good. Boy, I was worried for you there for a second. I was worried. But you're right. And what you said was going to camp, or you men that's going out to camp. You all are jeoparding your lives to do this work. You heard about the brother just got killed in Trinidad, got stabbed up. He ain't with us, but another camp. Out the street doing the work. People lose their lives behind the stuff. This is not like, crochet class. We don't go out to a daughter's Sarah meeting. It's a little different what we do. But in turn now, is not to negate what the women do. 1 Corinthians, 1 Peter's, let me finish this again. Likewise, ye husbands, I want you to hold this. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor to the wife as unto a weaker vessel. 1 Corinthians, forgot it. 12? Thank you. 12 verse, let's start with verse 12 and 14. No, 12 and 12.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 12, verse 12. For as the body is one, and have many members, and all the members of that one body, being many, are one body.
Jump down to verse 22.
Verse 22.
No, verse 21.
Verse 21. And the eye cannot say unto the hand, I have no need of thee. Nor again the head to the feet, I have no need of you.
The head got the brain in it. This is where everything, the source of intelligence comes from. But the head can't say to the feet, I don't got no need of you, because without the feet, you're going to crack your skull. Read on.
Verse 22. Nay, much more those members of the body which seem to be more feeble.
That seems to be more feeble. Why am I focusing on the word feeble for? Single sisters. I want a single sister here. Naomi, you single, and you were sleeping in class earlier, so now you on the spot. Come on, stand up, Naomi. I got a question for you. I saw you back there sleeping in Captain Kabash's class. I got pictures too. So why am I focusing on the word feeble? Based on what we read earlier, just now.
Because there's parts of the body that may be weaker than.
Very good. There you go. Look at this. I tell you, sister right there. There you go. You right on point. It says the weaker vessel. Very good. Very good. See, they don't clap for you when you get it right. They don't give a damn about y'all. They don't clap. I tell you, boy. It says unto the wife as a weaker vessel. Over here it says, nay, verse 22, nay, much more, those members of the body which seem to be more feeble are necessary. That's why you give honor to the wife as the weaker vessel, because she's necessary in your household. For those of us that are married, and married for some years, and if you have children, every last one of us men, I would almost say certainly, don't want your job. I don't want that job. I don't want to be changing no diapers every day. Not that I haven't done it, but I only do it because my wife ain't here. She in the bathroom, but it's a mess. But other than that, I don't want to do it. I don't want to get up in the middle of the night and be checking fevers, and I don't want to do that stuff. I don't want to be cooking every day and laundry every day. Those are the cards you're dealt. And you don't want to get up when the gunman come through the door either. Those are the cards I'm dealt. But trust, if you move the woman out the picture, I guarantee you run out of toilet paper, you run out of underwears. Yeah, you'll see. You'll see.
Hey, what
You
do
go
some
put
of
that.
y'all-
Yeah, that's a pretty simple. Do you remember that day?
More.
Hey, where's the iced coffee? Yes, more. Yeah, that was good.
What do y'all single brothers eat in here? Can anybody
They
tell me?
take what's ever left
They don't
over.
live with your mama.
They take what's ever left over after the Sabbath. They be holding the
Yeah,
plates.
that's what they
I
do.
know. They take whatever. They be eat that thing on. They used to be eating on Thursday. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Give it to the brother. Answer the officer's question.
Brother Daniel, let's see. What do y'all single brothers eat? I know what I used to eat.
Ramen noodles,
Yeah.
chicken flavor.
What do you eat?
Might have shellfish.
Packaged meat,
Yeah.
sandwiches, whatever you can pick up at Subway. That's pretty
He's
much it.
honest.
Now,
He
wouldn't
look- he
you
looking for
be
a wife.
happy that you come home? There's a meal cooked for you.
Static.
Static. You hear that? You hear that? There you go. So when you find a wife, give honor to him as a weaker vessel. But here's the thing. Read it.
This is Ecclesiasticus 36, verse 25. I'm going to read verse 24. He that giveth a wife beginneth a possession, a help.
Stop. Thank you. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession. A lot of you may be reading it says begetteth. Like you just bought a piece of property. It says you get a wife. She is your wife. You're her Lord. But she's not a property like a car or, a pair of sneakers like that. That's the way it's been read for so long. People keep on saying, yeah, I got a wife. She's my possession. And you her possession. You understand it, right? You two are one flesh. But men read it wrong. You begin the scripture says you beginneth a possession. You begin to build with her. We're going to read it back in Peter's. You become heirs together in the grace of Christ, whatever it says. You begin for the women. You are learning how to be daughters of Sarah, quiet, meek spirit, quiet, verbally quiet, and quiet in the spirit. At the same time, men are learning how to govern their household because you're given authority over your wife. And that power can be intoxicating and you don't know how to handle it. And then you become, that's the word, I was gonna call it something else, an a-hole, but you become an idiot in your house. You become a lion and you become unbearable. And you destroy everything you have in front of you. And you will go up and down mourning. Especially if you have a wife and then you lose it, then you're really gonna be mourning.
Bishop.
Right.
And some brothers have been raised by single mothers that have ruled over them, and so they don't know how to handle that power when they get it.
There you go. You're right. You're right. You're right. All right, so let's read. Let's finish this off. Verse 3, 1 Peter 3 and 7.
The book of 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life.
Do you understand that you and the wife are heirs together? Well, that would be in your best interest to be on one accord with her and her on one accord with you, and you two are getting along. And if it just means saying I'm sorry for something that you're actually wrong about, that ain't really a big feat. So if anybody heard me say in class, who heard me say it? Who heard me? What did I say again? You don't got to say sorry?
I have to say I'm sorry. Yeah.
What class was that I said it in?
Divine order.
The divine order. So I need to, somebody find the class, and the minute I said that, I don't watch my classes, but somebody find it for me. Trust me, I must have said it in jest, because there's no way I would ever tell somebody, if you're wrong about something, you don't apologize. That doesn't make any sense. Let's read on.
And as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered.
That your what?
Prayers be not hindered.
So guess what? Don't be on one accord with your wife. A wife, don't be on one accord with your husband, and then wonder why your prayers as a family are hindered, why you can't move forward. And it be petty stuff that y'all be arguing about and can't get past. That you two are joint heirs together. If you believe and she believes, both of you are working for the same goal. It's in your best interest to make good memories and get along.
Having compassion one another.
Having compassion one for the other. Trying to understand the other person. Really endeavoring to keep the unity. That's why marriages today don't work. Because the man don't know his place, the woman don't know her place, and both of them are at each other. It's this one trying to get over on this one to be right. They don't realize that they're one flesh working for the same goal. Having compassion one of another.
Love as brethren.
Love as brethren. The husband and wife, they're telling you to mimic the relationship brothers have. Meaning they're cool, they just like to hang out. They'll kick it. If you can't kick it with your wife and be cool with her like that, problems. Problems. Safely I can tell you, if you don't apologize to your wife and know how to apologize and admit when you're wrong, she will not forget that. She will always remember it. And every chance she gets, she'll bring it up and she'll tell you the date and the time you did it. I'll tell you, sometimes brothers be giving themselves unnecessary stress in their life.
Be pitiful, be courteous, not
pitiful, be courteous, polite.
Courteous. Not rendering evil for evil, or railing for railing, but contrariwise, blessing, knowing that ye are thereunto called, that ye should inherit a blessing.
It says that be courteous, pitiful, courteous. It says not rendering evil for evil, railing for railing, but contrariwise. So, not rendering evil for evil, nor railing for railing, but contrariwise. Meaning somebody might be railing, the other person should be contrariwise, trying to settle it.
Somebody got to say I'm sorry.
Somebody got to say I'm sorry. The woman's not always wrong. I know men don't want to believe it, but sometimes they be right on point.
Right.
Men just be caught up in their ignorant state of mind. I'm the Lord of my house. You be the Lord of a lonely house.
Proverbs 11:29.
Yeah, courteous.
It says here, courteous, very polite, in a way that shows respect.
Well, it said, deal with them according to knowledge. Honor unto the weaker vessel. Verse 10.
Verse 10. For he that will love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil, and his lips that they speak no guile.
Nothing, speak no evil, no lie. So if you want good days in your life, in your marriage, your wife, don't speak no guile. Don't speak something that's contrary to the Bible. Saying I'm sorry would be, another word for us is us confessing our faults. If you can't do that, the Bible just said, if he that will love life and see good days, let him refrain his lips, let him refrain his tongue from evil and his lips, that they may speak no guile. Watch what it says, read.
Let him eschew evil and do good. Let him seek peace and ensue it.
So now, if you're supposed to deal with your wife as a weaker vessel, you're supposed to be the head. You as the husband should be the one, first and foremost, always looking for peace. A peaceable outcome. How to ensue peace. Do you men understand that? Because you can always have an argument. The question is, how do we rectify it? How do we make a solution? How do we fix it? Where do we move from here? What does it take for us to get back on one accord? Babe, you did this, this, and this. If you did it, listen, I'm sorry. Simple as that. Problem solved. Or you can listen to me and have a miserable marriage. No, meaning you better listen what the scriptures say. Apologize to women. Every man, you men understand? Yes, sir. Cool. All right, so where we going from here?
Colossians 3:19.
Oh yeah, Colossians 3:19. But not. That's right. Thank you.
The book of Colossians chapter 3 verse 19. Husbands, love your wives and be not bitter against them.
Husbands, love your wives and be not bitter against them. Husbands, love your wife and don't hold a grudge against them. Because it doesn't benefit you to do that. You lose also. Watch this. 3:19, that was it? Let's go to verse before that.
Verse 18. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as it is fit in the Lord.
So wives, here's a flip side. You have to submit yourself to your husband. You want to be joint heirs together? Submit yourself to your husband as it is fit or right according to what the Lord said to do. So let's read it again. It said, wives, submit yourselves unto your own husband as it is fit in the Lord. Husbands, don't be bitter against your wife. I'm telling you, the Most High is the master. He is the author of marital counsel.
Keep you out of divorce court.
Keep you out of divorce court. Believe it. He'll keep you out, because if it wasn't for this Bible and us having the fear of God, people will split apart every week. Marriages will be over real quick. So if you want to have a successful marriage,
Verse 12 and 13.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Jump up to verse 12 and 13.
Verse 12. Put on therefore as the elect of God, holy and beloved, bowels of mercy, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long suffering.
That humbleness of mind is going into somebody admitting that they're wrong, apologizing. Because a lot of times the reason why a man wouldn't say that he was sorry, or a woman wouldn't say they were sorry, they're not humble in their mind. They're not humble. They got too much pride to say it. Now, we all got different ways of saying I'm sorry, because I got a different way when it comes to me and my wife. I'm sorry, I'll hug on up on her, smooch on her cheek or whatever like that. So we all got different ways.
Easy.
That's my wife. But we all got different ways of doing it, but it's got to take some humbleness in yourself to admit that you're wrong and say that thing. Read on.
I'm sorry, you gotta verbally say it. You gotta open your mouth, meaning people. Everybody gotta open their mouth. Don't be.
Oh, I see it.
Okay,
Different way. It's different way, I see.
Yeah, no. Say it with your mouth. I'm sorry. With your mouth. Because that smooching up stuff, you're just trying to get something. That's what it is. You're just trying to get something.
Read verse 13.
I'll be sorry every day then. I'm sorry.
Verse 13.
Read that.
Forbearing one another
You got
and forgiving one another.
Sahara blushing over there.
Read that part again, verse 13.
Forbearing one another and forgiving one another.
So also that goes into when that apology is said verbally out to whoever. It would be the woman with the man with the woman. Whoever is apologizing or receiving that apology, now you got to accept it. Accept it. You got to accept that thing and not hold the grudge that we read back in Leviticus. Can't hold that grudge, store it in the hip pocket, and when that time that they send you overboard, boom, you talking about stuff 2-3 years ago now. That you were supposed to be forgiving each other about. Ain't no peace in no house like that. You just keep marching around the same tree, and then it'll come to a point to where you'll say sorry and they won't even believe it. Or they'll tell you they sorry, they won't even believe it. Or you won't even believe it. So those are things that we got to work on as a people.
You just confused me just now. Repeat that part. You said they say sorry and they won't believe it. And
No, you say if you say it so much without the changing.
Oh, right.
It's gonna come to a point where it's just gonna fall. It'd be like the boy who cried wolf.
Yeah, and I thought you said that I'm saying sorry and I don't even believe that I'm saying sorry.
No. Everybody understand?
Didn't it sound like that for a second there? Like, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't even believe what I'm saying. Yeah, unless we say I'm sorry, and I don't believe that I'm even saying sorry.
So you got to actually forgive when the apology is being given out, because it comes to the point where you'll say it to them, they won't believe it, or they'll apologize to you and you won't believe them.
That's what you said.
All right.
You almost lost me. That was a tongue twister. All right, so cool. Who's new? New today.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join I.U.I.C. will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join I.U.I.C. to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join I.U.I.C. channel to get your latest updates on all our YouTube channels. Shalom.